Thomas, Light Up Pack Trophy semifinalist, Trenton Simpson. Fire away with questions whenever you're ready.
Trenton, how much more natural was it last week playing your old spot?
It felt very natural. I had a fun time being able to go out there and fly around, but it definitely felt super natural, and I felt like I was doing what I did my freshman and sophomore year all over again.
Was the move to Will, was that something you initiated to begin with, or something that y'all collaborated on last offseason?
It all started off as like a small idea, but I mean, yeah, I talked to my coaches about it, and we just wanted to take a chance to see how it looked. But I definitely enjoyed it, and I mean, I know I'll continue to play that sometime down my career. But I think Sam is my move for right now so far. So
your game ended a little earlier than South Carolina's game last week. Did you watch some of that game as it was happening, and did it kind of get your attention a little bit to see them play so well?
Yes, sir. I was able to watch the highlights. Watching them, they definitely do a lot of things on offense, and just having a great game plan, and trusting in my coaches to know that they're going to put us in great spots. I think we'll be successful Saturday.
How much of the emphasis has been on stopping Spencer Rattler and their playmakers this Saturday?
Yeah, we definitely have to focus on stopping Spencer with him being a quarterback, and making sure we get after him and send as many blitzes and just having a great game plan to stop what he does best. So.
Trenton, we hear every year, this week is a season for you guys. What does Clemson Carolina mean to you?
It's definitely a unique rivalry. I watched it growing up, and I'm blessed to be able to play in it. But, yeah, it means a lot, and I was able to play them last year and be a part of that. So just want to continue the streak and don't let nobody in this program down.
You have memories watching the games when you were younger? Anything that sticks out?
I do have a couple memories. I just always knew it was just like a true rivalry, and then being able to come play in it and be in the facility this week is definitely one of those weeks. Yes, sir.
Can you just elaborate on what that feels like how this feels different, and just even the conversation? Or I know Dabo talks to you guys specifically about this rivalry.
Yeah, this is definitely goals of his own for the team and in the program. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be an edge that we have to show out there Saturday. And just this whole week, our mentality has to be, going out. It's not going to change for any opponent, but this week definitely is just an edge knowing that it's South Carolina and it's a rivalry game.
How excited are you to have it at home? Because like you said, you got to play it there last year, but it's been a few years now because of COVID since it was played at Memorial Stadium. How special is that, and what sort of extra edge do you imagine that's going to add to this?
Oh, I'm excited. I know our fans are going to come behind us this week and cheer us on, and it's going to be rocking in the Valley. So I'm excited. Excited to be able to go out there and play in front of our fans, and I know they're going to support us, and we're going to put on the show for them.
People always say this brings out the best in both sides. With the last 4 or 5 games, I think y'all won by 21 or more. It really has not been competitive. Is that because of what you guys have been able to do to them?
I think it's all about preparation and our coaches putting us in great positions, but also our big players have always stepped up in these big games, and Coach Sweeney talked about that. The players got to show up this week and make big plays in these type of games, because this is one of those games where players got to go out there and put on the show if they want to win.
What did it mean to shut it out last year?
It was huge. That defense was special, and then our offense really showed up, and I think we really needed that last year. And just to be able to do it against a rivalry team, I mean, I think we look forward to doing it again this year.
When you committed here, was this one of those games that you dreamt about?
Oh, yeah, yes, man. It's definitely because it's a seasons of its own. Like Coach Sweeney, it's a goal, and our team want to go out there and accomplish it. But definitely being able to be a part of a big rivalry game that goes for history for both schools, it's amazing to be a part of it.
Does the linebacker group right now feel refreshed in a way, not just because of your sort of revelation in Sam, but also Barrett doing what he's been doing, and then Jeremiah sort of blossoming, I guess, in the middle?
Yes, sir. Now, it's cool to see everybody just excelling and all doing well. But, yes, sir, our linebacker core is definitely taking off, and I think y'all been able to see how much talent we have. Like, everybody that can go out there and make plays. So, I mean, it's definitely a special group and cool to be a part of.
Did it take longer than y'all thought? Because before the season it was, oh, wow, this group's so athletic and fast, but that knowledge part had to sort of catch up to it with y'all playing sort of new starting roles.
It just took some bonding and just practicing together. We had to get used to everybody being on the same page and just adjusting. But I feel like now it's coming to display, and I think y'all are seeing how talented we are and how talented we can be for the rest of the year.
I guess as someone who's going from the Sam to the Will and knows kind of how hard that adjustment can be, and weighs how impressive was what Barrett did on limited practice practice reps to play the way he's playing?
Oh, Barrett is a unique player. Like, you can put him anywhere and he's gonna make a play, and that just goes to show how talented he is and the work he puts in the film room and also just on the field and figuring it out. But it was definitely cool to see a teammate go out there and take care of that role and then have a great performance like he did.
Yeah, I think we asked Wes about the adjustment from the Sam to the Will and how hard that is. And like,
Yeah.
did Trenton really know how hard it would be? He said probably not. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what was your thinking of how hard this would actually be?
It was definitely an adjustment. It wasn't too much really hard. I mean, I think just putting more time and preparation into it, it would have continued to get better. But just having players that can fill that role and we all have a balanced defense and go out there and continue to perform and keep doing what we're doing on defense, I think it'll work out perfectly.
I guess how easy was it for you to switch back? I mean, was there a part of you that just wanted to keep trying at Will and just stay there? Or when they come to you and say, hey, it might be better to go with Sam? Or did you even?
I mean, Sam is a natural position. That's what I did my first 2 years. So I just trusted my coaches, and wherever they felt that I best helped the team win, I went out there and did that, tried to do my best at it.
You feel like it freed you up to just kind of go out there and make more plays at the position you had gotten that comfort level at?
Oh, yes, it was definitely. Sam is a natural position. You're out in a lot of space, and being an athletic guy like I am, just being able to run around and come off the edge a lot more and spot a quarterback, that's definitely my game. So I did enjoy playing that position Saturday.
I guess how much do you look forward to? I know that Spencer Rattler, when he gets comfortable, he can make a lot of plays, but if you get after him, it can be a little different at being a guy who's going to be on the attack. I mean, how much do you embrace kind of being able to affect the game that way?
I definitely embrace the challenge, and I know the defense does also. We're excited. I mean, today is our Tuesday practice, and this is one of those days, Tanoga Tuesday. So just focus on getting the balls, and we just have to get a lot of turnovers this week, try to force fumbles, and turn tips into picks, and just do as much as we can to help the offense get the ball back and win field position.
Is there a different buzz preparing for a team that's coming off its best performance of the season, like preparing for South Carolina after the Tennessee game maybe versus like what they did in Gainesville against Florida? Like, do you feel a different juice getting ready for a team that, hey, they just proved they can go out there and score 60 points?
I think our defense, the way we've been performing, we're just going to try to continue to focus on how we've been performing. And, I mean, if we keep doing our thing, I don't think our offense will be able to come in and put up too many points. But as long as we stay focused, keep the main thing, and just play Clemson defense, we should be great.
Is that extra tough just because they've been fairly inconsistent, and like last week, like they were just doing out of character things from what we've seen from them all season, that it makes it tough to really really pinpoint their tendencies, that you are naturally allowed to just kind of focus on yourselves?
No, that's true. They have a lot of good players. So, I mean, their players just showed up that week and had a great game. But it's all about players and performance. So just making sure we limit Rattler and do our best to contain the run and make sure we stop the pass is all we need to do. Successful.
Trent, I have Thanksgiving questions for you.
Okay.
When you go up for your first plate, are we salt first, savory second? Like, how are we organizing our Thanksgiving dinner plate?
I think I'll go. How would I do my plate?
What are we grabbing first?
Turkey, sweet potato crunch, some mac and cheese for sure. And for dessert, I don't know if I'm going to do dessert before the game, but after the game, I'm going to have me some red velvet cake.
Are we anti-cranberries?
Yeah, anti.
You want dessert Thursday because this game's Saturday?
Yeah, I'll eat it Saturday after the game. My dad will have it for me after the game. Yeah.
And what is sweet potato crunch? What is that?
So it's like sweet potato, but it's like pecans on top of it. It's a dish my family makes, and it's something I always like. So yeah.
Do you take guys home with you?
What's-
Or do you take guys home with you? Do you get to spend time at home?
I think I'm gonna head back and with my family and by myself this time. So I'll be headed to my grandma's house to spend some family time. Yes, man.
I guess just going back to last weekend, you participated in the senior day. I guess what's the thought process between doing that or not doing that? I guess why did you choose to do it?
I chose to run down the hill because I'm graduating in December, and I just wanted to reward myself. I put in a lot of work on and off the field, but just being able to say I graduated college in 3 years and knowing that opportunity was available for me to run down the hill and get treated as a senior, I knew I wanted to do it because I really put in a lot of hard work in school. I put in a lot of work in football, but school is one of those things where it's you have to balance it with this lifestyle of being a football player. So I just wanted to reward myself and run down.
I think your dad told me at one point you had a 3.0. I guess where's your 3.0 average?
Oh, right now I'm at like maybe a 3.6, 3.7. But yes, sir, my freshman year I held a 4.0 the whole year.
Any questions for Trenton from Zoom? Anybody else in the room?
Hey, Trenton, what's the hardest thing about trying to tackle Will Shipley?
He's definitely fast and he runs hard, but just him being such a unique player, he does a lot of different things. Like he can juke, or he can run by, or he can try to run through. So just him being such a great player, and it's being able to practice against him in the spring and the fall, and I think it's definitely helped every linebacker and every player on the defense just being prepared to tackle any running back we come up against.
What's his energy like in terms of like on the sidelines during the game?
Oh, he brings it every day. But what sticks out to me is how he runs around in practice. Like, he has crazy energy in practice. Like, he's always excited. He brings that energy to that offense I think we need. And he's a great player, man. And being able to be a teammate with him and just being able to witness some special things that he does in practice and also in the games, it's cool to see.
You ever had a player try to jump over you?
No, I've never seen nothing like that. Like, that was crazy. Like, I was like, there's no way. But he went over and scored it. But that's Will Shipley for you.
Do you have any perspective on this defense's search for like the alpha dog type leaders? That coaches have sort of been putting some of the pressure on you guys to sort of player-driven leadership. What's your perspective on all that and how that's going?
I definitely feel like we got a lot of alpha dogs, just in different ways. Like, a lot of people, you can have an alpha dog that speaks and is very voices and lead by talking a lot. But I mean, I feel like on this defense, a lot of guys who lead by example, and I think that's good as a player, because when you see guys who go out there and perform, they don't really have to take too much. You just follow them by just the way they play. So.
I guess how much louder has Jeremiah gotten? I know he's kind of a quiet by nature guy. Like, how much louder has he gotten in terms of being a quarterback?
Oh yeah, definitely leading the defense and him making the calls and stuff. He's definitely improved, but he's definitely one of those guys talking about who leads by example. Like, it's easy to be a teammate with a guy like that who goes out there and perform and he's about his business. So yeah.
All right, thanks, Trenton.
Thank you.
Next up.